Savitri, a legend and a symbol by Sri Aurobindo. The Book of Beginnings. Canto 3. The Yoga of the King, the Yoga of the soul's release. Oft inspiration with her lightning feet, a sudden messenger from the all-seeing tops, traversed the soundless corridors of his mind, bringing her rhythmic sense of hidden things. A music spoke, transcending mortal speech. As if from a golden phial of the all bliss, a joy of light, a joy of sudden sight, a rapture of the thrilled undying word, poured into his heart as into an empty cup. A repetition of God's first delight, creating in a young and virgin time. In a brief moment caught, a little space, all knowledge packed into great wordless thoughts, lodged in the expectant stillness of his depths. A crystal of the ultimate absolute. A portion of the inexpressible truth, revealed by silence, to the silent soul. The intense creatrix in his stillness wrought. Her power, fallen speechless, grew more intimate. She looked upon the seen and the unforeseen. Unguessed domains she made her native field. All vision gathered into a single ray. As when the eyes stare at an invisible point, till through the intensity of one luminous spot, an apocalypse of a world of images enters into the kingdom of the seer. A great nude arm of splendor suddenly rose. It rent the gauze opaque of nations. Her lifted fingers, keen, unthinkable tip, bared with a stab of flame, the closed beyond. And I, awake in voiceless heights of trance, a mind plucking at the unimaginable, o'erleaping with a soul and perilous bound. The high black wall hiding superconscience, she broke in with inspired speech for sight, and plundered the unknowable's vast estate. A gleaner of infinitesimal grains of truth, a sheaf binder of infinite experience, she pierced the guarded mysteries of world force, and her magic methods wrapped in 1,000 veils. Or she gathered the lost secrets dropped by time, in the dust and crannies of his mounting route, mid old forsaken dreams of hastening mind, and buried remnants of forgotten space. A traveler between summit and abyss, she joined the distant ends, the viewless deeps, or streaked along the roads of heaven and hell, pursuing all knowledge like a questing hound. A reporter and scribe of hidden wisdom talk, her shining minutes of celestial speech passed through the masked office of the occult mind, transmitting gave to prophet and to seer the inspired body of the mystic truth. A recorder of the enquiry of the gods, spokesman of the silent seeings of the Supreme, she brought immortal words to mortal men. Above the reason's brilliant slender curve, released like radiant air dimming a moon, broad spaces of a vision without line, or limit, swam into his spirit's skin. Oceans of being met his voyaging soul, calling to infinite discovery. Timeless domains of joy and absolute power, stretched out, surrounded by the eternal hush. The ways that lead to endless happiness, ran like dream smiles through meditating vasts. disclosed, stood up in a gold moment's blaze. White sun steps in the pathless infinite. Along a naked curve in bournless self, the points that run through the closed heart of things, shadowed the indeterminable line that carries the everlasting through the years. The magician order of the cosmic mind, coercing the freedom of infinity, with the stark array of nature's symbol facts, and life's incessant signals of event, transmuted chance recurrences into laws, a chaos of signs into a universe. Out of the rich wonders and the intricate worlds, of the spirit's dance with matter as its mask, the balance of the world's design grew clear, its symmetry of self-arranged effects managed in the deep perspectives of the soul, and the realism of its elusive art, its logic of infinite intelligence, its magic of a changing eternity. A glimpse was caught of things forever unknown, the letters stood out of the unmoving word, in the immutable nameless origin, was seen emerging as from fathomless seas, the trail of the ideas that made the world, and sown in the black earth of nature's trance, the seed of the spirit's blind and huge desire, from which the tree of cosmos was conceived and spread its magic arms through a dream of space. Immense realities took on a shape. There, looked out from the shadow of the unknown, the bodiless namelessness that saw God born, and tries to gain from the mortal's mind and soul a deathless body and a divine name. The immobile lips, the great surreal wings, the visage masked by superconscious sleep, the eyes with their closed lids that see all things, appeared of the architect who builds in trance. The original desire, born in the void, peered out. He saw the hope that never sleeps. The feet that run behind a fleeting fate. The ineffable meaning of the endless dream. Hardly for a moment, glimpsed viewless to mind, as if a torch held by a power of God, the radiant world of the everlasting truth, glimmered like a faint star bordering the night, above the golden overmind's shimmering ridge. Even were caught as through a cunning veil, the smile of love that sanctions the long game, the calm indulgence and maternal breasts, of wisdom, suckling the child laughter of chance. Silence, the nurse of the Almighty's power, the omniscient hush, womb of the immortal Word, and of the timeless, the still brooding face, and the creative eye of eternity.